Hello there. Oh dear. I don't know what to do. I'm freezing cold, so I've got my gloves on. So they're still tight with them. Oh dear. I'll just try and get into the flow. I'm a bit dozy. I've been asleep for a long time. I slept right through the alarm, so I missed the schedule. Hello. Oh, Marianne. How are you? Wow. I don't know whether Ed is still with us. I'm not sure. She left a message before. Oh, good morning. Hello. Oh, you are here. This is good. I'll have to plug it in the hole. Running out of power. Let's get the power lead. It's freezing cold in here. Oops. There we go. I think winter's creeping in slowly. I'm not looking forward to the cold. It gets very cold in England. We're on the same latitude as Russia, you know, as Moscow, and you know how cold that gets. But it's only because of the Gulf Stream. You know, we've got something called the Gulf Stream, where the seas keep the land warm because the water travels all the way from the Gulf of Mexico and warms the island. That's the reason why we don't get really, really bitter winters. Well, we do sometimes, like Moscow does all the time, every year. Hello there. I've never seen you before. Well, how do you pronounce your name? Poncio Marianne? Panuccio Marianne. It sounds like Pinocchio. You know, the one with the long nose. The guy that was always telling lies. The little toy, you know, the wooden toy. Do you know that fairy tale? Probably do. I don't know. Maybe that's what you mean. I don't know. I don't think so, though. You might be there. I don't know. Maybe you spelled it wrong. Yeah, it's good to see you all anyway. Welcome to crazy old England. Yeah. What do you want to talk about? Does anyone want to get up for a talk? I get fed up of talking to myself. Well, I'm talking to the chat, but you know what I mean? It's not the same as having a conversation on screen somehow. Yeah. Because I didn't give any notice. I'm surprised anyone's turned up so quickly. That's really kind of you to visit. Yeah. What time? Oh, it's about 4. So that's a lot. Oh, it's 10 to 5 in the morning. Yeah. It's very cold today. I'm freezing. I need to move about a bit, dance around the room or something. Might do that later on for a bit of an encore. Yeah, put some crazy music on or something. Don't know. What's the sound like? Is the sound okay? Oh, it's 10:45 in the morning. Whereabouts are you from? Are you from the Philippines as well as Ed's? Oh, all night? How do you mean all night? What do you mean all night? It's either day or night. Oh, it's nearly 5 o'clock in the morning here, in the early morning, before daylight. So it's still dark outside, so it's probably still classed as night time. But we say in the morning, you know, once it's past midnight, we always say AM, which means, well, I don't know what AM means, I can't think. But we consider that as early morning when it's past about 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock, because a lot of people get up early. And that's what we call early morning, I suppose. I don't know. A bit complicated. Yeah. But it's daytime for you, isn't it? Yeah. Philippines, or wherever. Are you in the Philippines, Marianne? That's coffee, sir. Yeah, I don't do donations or anything like that. I don't require any donations. I just do it for the love of it, you know. But fair enough, people have got to earn money, fair enough. But yeah. Hi, Jonathan. Hello. How are you? I just saw your handbag video. Very interesting. I think it was you anyway. I think so. You're out shopping for handbags, loads of different styles of handbags. It's amazing. And, you know, it's amazing how they make them. You know, the technical skills and everything. Wonderful works of art, really. Yeah, I punch out all the chat because quite often they don't put the chat box up. I don't know why. So I always click on the chats to keep it on screen so people don't think I'm talking rubbish. They know I'm replying to something. What does the labs mean? If you don't mind me asking. I'll put a bit of music on. Oh dear, I've just been doing a few push-ups, a few to warm up, you know, like exercises, press-ups or push-ups, whatever you call them. Ah dear, warm myself up. I'm out of breath now. Yeah, I'm trying to turn my body up a bit. Because I had a bout of insomnia. It lasted for about 7 or 8 days. I kept getting panic attacks. When I lay down to sleep, I couldn't sleep. And the more you tell yourself you can't sleep, it stops you sleeping. I don't know why. But it went on for about 7 or 8 days. Something like that, 6 or 7 or 8 days. And when I finally did get to sleep, for about 6 hours, I woke up and I had the shakes really bad. And since then, I've been doing exercises to try and get rid of them. It's getting better. Oh, Mr. David, or Lovewaves, or Lovewave, whatever. I'll post a comment. Yeah, Mr. David or Lovewave is fine. Or Lovewaves. Yeah. Trying to send love out, you know, rather than all the craziness in the world. Trying to bring people together and make them feel good. That's the idea behind the channel and the channel name. It's, you know, you're trying to drift around, spreading, you know, hope, harmony, and love, I suppose. And also truth as well. It's very important. Yeah. You know, because sometimes we get into topics that's a bit difficult. Yeah, I do push up. Yeah. Yeah, you have to just keep yourself healthy. Yeah. Especially as I don't get that much exercise because I'm incarcerated in hospital. That's why I've got that stupid mirror on the ceiling. Where is it? Going the wrong way. Yeah, that thing. Horrible thing. They spy on me all the time. See the door there? They look through the door and, you know, every hour to check whether I'm alive or dead. It's mad. It's crazy. Yeah. Oh, thank you, gentlemen. It's okay. I like Gina Lynn. It's a nice name. Is it Gina Lynn? Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know if I'm saying it right. Gina Lynn? Janelyn? Jonalyn. It might be Jonalyn, like in the French. The name Jean is pronounced Jean in France. Jean, like in Jean Paul. You know, a lot of people in France are called Jean Paul. Don't know why. But yeah. I like the French language. Fantastic. I like your language as well. It's very strange. Like an alien language. JT. Oh, right. You call her JT. That's a good one. Yeah, okay. I like the name Ginlin though. It's nice. So I can do it either. JT will do. Yeah. You can be PMA. PMA. What kind of weather are you having over there? Do you like this crummy music? It's homemade music. It's me and my music therapist from 2017. She sent me this tape of stuff that we did. You know, so I put that on. Yeah, it was a CD actually. Yeah, which is handy because you can loop a CD easy, whereas cassette tape you can't loop them easy, can you? Unless you've got a special expensive machine, really expensive one. Yeah. Yeah, I sing sometimes. Crazy songs. Songs about truth. I sing a few angry songs about the iniquities of the world, you know, and the bad things that go on sometimes. You know, good people getting treated like shit. I don't like that. It's not good. So, you know, you have to stand up sometimes and sing some truth songs, protest songs if you like. You know, whatever. Have a bit of a go. Give it a system. It sucks. System sucks for everyone, doesn't it? You know, pretty bad government in Philippines, isn't it? Very ruthless. Prison system over there is disgusting. I saw a program on that. People are really, you know, in really bad situations. You know, really tiny amount of room. People stuffed into a room, you know. Tens of them in one little cell, you know. It's not good. Yeah. Don't like things like that. It's horrible. Got to fight against things like that, you know. Protest, you know. Yeah. What kind of a day you all having? You're working or you having your day off? What day is it now? Here it's Thursday. Yeah, Thursday's just beginning for us. I think you're on Friday, aren't you? You're ahead of us, I think, time-wise. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I can't remember if you're ahead or behind us. No one's listening to what I'm saying. No one's replying. It doesn't matter. I'm totally irrelevant. That's what I do. Irrelevance. I'm totally beside the point. Which is why I'm so beside myself with pointlessness. Because I'm beside the point. I'm not making sense again. It's wonderful, isn't it? Where's JT gone? And Hernandez? Where have they gone to? Get back in the chat. Get here right now. We need to speak to you. Oh, hello. Heavens. Oh, yeah, okay. That's fine. No problem. Where's Hernandez? You still there, Hernandez? Eds, you there? Yeah, okay. No, I'll leave it running. No problem. I've only just started. Mind you, I've been on for 20 minutes already. I don't know where the time's gone. It goes really quickly sometimes. You know. It goes quickly when it's totally rubbish, isn't it? I do total rubbish now and again. Total nonsense. I mess about sometimes. Try and get people laughing when I'm in a good humorous mood. I'm not there yet. I'm not fully woke up. Oh no, not more bad spelling. B-A-C-K for back. Don't worry about it. You get on with your errands. You've got a lot to do, I should imagine. Can't be wasting time on here and getting into trouble. Oh, you're on tomorrow night? Okay. Yeah. I checked in tonight to see if you were on, and you weren't. But yeah, I'll try and make it for tomorrow. Yeah, that's fine. I might be doing a live stream, but I can nip out and come over and see you for a little while, and then go back to the live stream, because you can do that. It's pretty good, actually. You just leave it blank. You just say, I'm busy, I'm going to do something. Nip over to your place, leave some messages and that, say hello, and then come back to my live stream. So I can always do that. You know, be on with you for about 10-15 minutes or something. What time now? It's probably just gone 5 o'clock. Let's have a look. 8 minutes past 5 in the morning. Yeah, early morning, very early. Still dark outside. Yeah, it's still dark. Dark as anything. Oh, you got... Oh, I saw your comment on my previous live. Thanks, appreciate you. No, that's fine. Oh, you're going live as well? Well, I'll try and visit you both. I can easily nip over, go from one to the other, whatever. Yeah, even if I'm on a live stream, we're all going mad. We're all live wires, aren't we? £12:09 p.m. Okay, just after dinner time. Yeah. Okay. Right. I'll see you both tomorrow for that, hopefully. Yeah. You're not doing a good sentence there. Same here, JT. It should be let's eat lunch. Yeah, dinner time or lunchtime, same thing. Dinner and tea, we call it the same thing here. Depends what part of the country they come from, whether you call it dinner or tea time. Or lunchtime, you know, people use different words. It should be let's eat lunch. Let's eat. L-E-T''S. Let's eat lunch. You must practice your English. Ah, dear me, I don't know. Hello, to Tots. You ding the bell, have you? Yeah. Good lad. Miso. That's Japanese, isn't it? Miso soup. spelled prepared correctly. Well done. But you missed the apostrophe, D-O-N, apostrophe T. Because it's just don't, it's like do not. But you leave something out, so you put up an apostrophe there to let everyone know there's a missing letter. Don't means do not. So I don't have food prepared. It needs an apostrophe in it in English. I'm teaching you grammar now. I'm okay. I'm a little bit tired. I fell asleep. I was supposed to be live streaming at 11 o'clock and I woke up about 3 o'clock in the morning. So I've been messing around, doing a bit of reading and that, and catching up on a few things. So I'm a bit tired. I'm a little bit weary, but I'm okay. Yes, that's right. It's correct. The apostrophe is called. A-P-O-S apostrophe. I'm going to write it down for you to help you. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. That's what that dash is. That little dash. It's an apostrophe. Okay? Just trying to help. I'm kind, don't I, that way? Thoughtful. Sometimes. Go away. Go away. Get out. Get out. You're no good at English. Rubbish. 0 out of 10. Really kidding. I can't speak Tarog, whatever it's called. What's it called? Tanolog or something. Is it Tanolog? Or Tarog? I can't remember. You'll have to spell it for me. Tanolog? I can't remember. Tagalog. That's it. Tagalog. 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 That's right. I can't speak Tagalog. You'll have to teach me Tagalog, won't you? And we go, no, it's all wrong. It's completely wrong. You rubbish. Get out. I'm telling me to get out of the class. Get out of the class. Immediately. Off you go. You. Get out. Silly boy. Bad boy. Tagalog, I like that name. Tagalog, 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 Tagalog. Sounds like a horse galloping, doesn't it? Tagalog, 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 Tagalog. Going mental. Yeah, Philippines. I'd love to go there. I'd love to go on holiday to the Philippines. I never will, but it doesn't matter. Got you guys. Tell me what it's like. Yeah. Do a lot of other countries speak Tagalog as well, or is it just the Philippines? Nobody answers my questions, do they? Do sometimes. Do other countries speak Tagalog as well, or is it just the Philippines who speak it? Well, answer the question. Somebody, please. Come on, I'll give you brownie points. Special points. If you star comment, I'll star your comment. I can't see the chat at the moment because I'm messing about with these banners. Do I watch movies? Not much. Don't like television. I prefer reading books. Got hundreds of books. Loads of books. Books all over the floor. Books everywhere. I love books. Helen and Pat's, lovely. I'll do you a banner in a bit, Marianne. There you go. Yeah, I like to read books. It's good for your brain. Good for this bit up here, this brain bit. I like reading. You're not writing reading properly, you're writing ready. I like ready love story. No, it should be reading. R-E-A-D-Y. Read. Sorry, I'm reading your comment. I like reading. R-E-A-D-I-N-G. Reading. That's what it should say. I like reading. I like reading a love story. So you need an A in there for a proper sentence. I like reading love story. Isn't a proper sentence. You need, I like reading a love story. I like reading a love story. Or love is A. So you've missed the A off the sentence. I like reading a love story. No, I'm not a teacher. And I'm not a sir, I'm a mister. Mr. David, not Sir David. I don't want a knighthood off the thing. I call the king the thing. I don't like saying the word king. I don't think they should lord it over us. I'm a Republican, not a monarchist, not a royalist. See, you've done something wrong again. Oh, that's the right sentence. Thank you. That's what you should write. That's, you've forgotten that apostrophe again. That little tick with an S. You forgot the little tick in the S. Try and write it again properly, please, right now. Get on with it. Get on with it. Yeah, that's right, Mr. David. I don't like being called sir. Too snobby. I'm a sir. I looked funny then, didn't I? I was saying, I'm a sir. Sir David. Not Mr. David. Always call me sir. I say, how are things going out there in the Philippines today? Are you having a wonderful time slaving away for your employers? You say, are you slaving away for Sir and Lady? I like doing silly things. It's good. It's good to relax and just be silly for a while. Totally silly. Go totally mad. Music goes perfectly with it. Total madness. Oh dear. I like messing about myself. I laugh at myself. I'm such a silly Billy at times. Silly Billy's a common name because it rhymes silly and Billy. Silly Billy. You silly Billy. Don't be such a silly Billy. Don't be ridiculous. Ridiculous is spelled with an I. Ridiculous. I'll write it out for you. It's a good word. Ridiculous. Don't be ridiculous. But I used to spell it with an E. I used to make the silly mistake over and over again. Ridiculous. It's not right. It's ridiculous. Rid. R-I-D for rid. Let's get rid of the ridiculous. Let's get rid of him. He's ridiculous. Bang. He's ridiculous. Let's get rid of him. Ridiculous. See how the word works? Good, the English language. Great fun. So many different spellings as well. Yeah. It's all good fun. Trying to get you better people, make you better. So you go far in the world. No, you don't need to go far. You just need to be happy with where you are, with who you are. Yeah, enjoy life. Life's wonderful. If they only let us have a wonderful life, sometimes, but not too much work. We need to work though. Work is good. This is my work. Because I can't go anywhere because I'm locked up. So I'm far too mad for this world. I'm the maddest person in the hospital. And now I'm actually the sanest person in the hospital. I'm far more sane than all the psychiatrists. Psychiatrists have really got hang-ups, haven't they? They've got massive problems going around dishing out pills to everyone, making everyone feel like shit. It's not good. It's ridiculous, in fact. Where's JT gone? Disappeared. No, she's doing her chores, isn't she? She said she had things to do. Got to plug this back in the wall so we don't lose power. If I ever run out of power or anything, something goes wrong, I'll always come back. You know. So don't just all buzz off just if I disappear like that. If I disappear, you know, like this. Don't worry about it. Do you like that one? That's a good sentence. Janelyn Tan, she's a woman, not a man. And notice the she's got the apostrophe on. It's not Janelyn Tan, she a woman, not a man. That's wrong. She's a woman, not a man. She's. It's like cheese. Cheese. She's a big cheese. A big cheese is a euphemism, which is a word for describing another word. A big cheese is someone who's a big shot, you know, a big star, you know. Oh, he's a big cheese in the health profession or something, you know. Oh, yeah, Ed. Hello. You're right. I think I've got a banner for you. Let's have a look. Oh, that's nice of me to say, isn't it? Ed Fernandez, live streamer and wonderful person. That's a nice little sentence, isn't it? She's a woman, yeah, you've got the woman symbol on there. The female symbol. That's wonderful. Yeah. Absolutely correct. Spot on. She is a woman. That's good English as well. You can say she is, or you can say she's. You could say she's a woman or she is a woman. They're both correct. Absolutely 100% correct. See? I only know English because I read books, and I've read books since being a kid. I've always liked reading. I don't like television. My television is always off. I like it when it's a black screen. Can you see my trumpet in the corner? I play a bit of trumpet. Don't know whether you can see it. Just about. It's tucked right in the corner, right in the middle, next to the guitar. I might play a bit of guitar for you later. If you ask nicely, of course. Of course. It's a horse, of course. No, it's not. It's a guitar, you silly Billy. You'll be saying silly Billy, won't you, in the Philippines? Don't be such a silly Billy. It's a horse, of course. No, it's not. It's a guitar. Don't be ridiculous. That's just daft. That's just totally silly. Stop it. Behave. Behave. I'm telling you, behave. All you people of the Philippines, behave. You're very bad. Very bad. Upsetting the world. How dare the Philippines upset the world like this? It's disgusting. Everyone's going live tomorrow. We're all live wires, aren't we? We're all completely crazy. We're going mental on the wide. On the live. Sorry, I pronounced it all wrong. 26 minutes left. Oh, you're going live today after this? Let me know when you're leaving. I'll nip over. I'll be the first on your live stream. I'll nip over. I'll nip out of here, go over to you for a few minutes, and then come back to here. And hope everyone's still here waiting for me. Wonderful me. It's green. You've gone a bit green, my dear. You sure you're not feeling ill? I'm trying to post a funny green comment. Yuck. Are you feeling ill, my dear? Hand black waving. Hand black waving. What do you mean by a par entry? What's a par entry? I don't know what you mean. Let me know anyway. I'll tell you if you're speaking good English. It doesn't sound like you are doing. Oh, a par entry indeed. Oh, how interesting. Don't know what you're talking about. But how thoroughly interesting. What is yuck? Something that makes you feel a bit ugh. Something's yuck. If you have a horrible soup or something, the soup tastes too salty or something, you might feel a bit sick. So that's what yuck means. If something's yucky, it's making you feel a bit ugh, you know. That was a weird face, wasn't it? That's what yuck is. Or yucky. And I teds. Oh dear. We're all okay on here. Good people. Ah dear. I'm going to have a little break. Talk among yourselves for a little while. I need a little break just to relax. I'm going to read something out of my book and I might read you a little bit of it. I'm just going to have about 5 minutes break. Is that okay? I need to go to the toilet anyway. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Back in a sec. Whoops. Oh, sorry about that. Oh dear, I've been a little bit ill. Was coughing quite badly. I've got a remnant of a chest infection. I've had antibiotics for it. And it's getting better now. I'm a bit out of breath now. But I'll be okay. Hey, David Dancy. I haven't seen you before. Hello, David. Hello, nice to see you. Whereabouts are you from? You sound English, which is good. They're all bloody foreigners here. I'm only joking. That's what the typical racist British person says. Oh, bloody foreigners, this, that and the other, you know what I mean? Blaming all the world's problems on people from other countries instead of looking at themselves, which isn't right, of course. It's wrong, but never mind. There's ignorant people everywhere, aren't there? Yeah, you bump into them every day, ignorant people, stupid people. Yeah. Oh, that's a book by David Icke called Phantom Self. Phantom Self. It's about how your perceptions can be programmed, you know what I mean, from childhood, from schooling and all that lot, how the society messes with your brain, basically. It's quite good. So you build up these phantom ideas of who you are without realizing who you actually are. Do you know what I mean? So you think you're something you're not. Whereas really, we're a lot more powerful than we believe. We're a lot more interesting than we believe. But television tells us how to behave, newspapers tell us what to do. You know, we believe stupid politicians telling us what we're allowed to do and what we're not allowed to do. You know, so it's all programming, trying to program us to control us. And the book's anti-control and all about freedom, which is very good. That's a pretty good assessment. Yeah, it's a good book. It's an interesting book. Very, very interesting. He's a good writer. I think you can buy a copy in Tagalog, I should imagine. Hopefully, it was translated to Tagalog, because it'd be wonderful if it was. I'll have to ask the question whether we can do it to Tagalog, because I've got a lot of Philippine friends all of a sudden. I wonder why. And then Pets is to blame. Well, I love you guys. You're great guys, great people. But all peoples around the world are wonderful. You know, all colours, races, everyone from everywhere in the world, nowhere excluded. There's wonderful people everywhere. Wonderful Jewish people, wonderful Arabic people, wonderful Muslim people, wonderful Christian people, wonderful Hindu people, Indian people, wonderful African people. You know, everyone's wonderful. Everyone's a child of the universe. Do you know what I mean? We're all children. To God, in God's eyes, we're all children, aren't we? You know, if there's a God. He's not listening, of course. We should behave. Behave, God. Behave. Be told. Behave. You will be told, God, to behave. Look after your little children you supposedly created. Look after your creation, please, God. Thank you, if you don't mind. And listen to our prayers a bit more. You're not paying attention. You're too busy watching television and reading rubbish in the newspapers. Stop it, God. Stop it immediately. Respect to everyone, absolutely. That's absolutely spot on. I starred your comment. It doesn't put a star on it, though. Or has it? I don't know. I can't see a star on it. Oh, you can star important comments so you remember to discuss them in the show. Yeah, that's okay. I get what they're on about. I've missed a few comments out, I think. Well, you've got to be kind. It's nice to be nice. That's a good phrase. I'm going to write that down for you. There you go. That's the thought for the day. It's nice to be nice. See, I've written some bad English there, haven't I? If you look at the scroll on the bottom, that's bad English. I've written, where's Happy Joy Joy? I don't know where he go. I should be writing, I don't know where he's gone. Probably he's fast asleep as usual. So I make mistakes as well. That's just laziness. It doesn't really matter as long as you know how to write properly anyway. It's fine. Sometimes I do abbreviate things. I go park instead of I am going to the park. So there. Get over it. I am going forthwith to the park, whether you like it or not. Goodbye. Told you I'm mad. Psychiatrist told me I'm mad. Told me I'm mad. To my face. I was astounded. I said, goodness me. How dare you call me mad? I've only been locked up for 7.5 years. There's various other psychiatrists telling me I'm mad, and now you're joining the troop of people telling me I'm mad, I'm insane. There's nothing wrong with me. Don't you know it's nice to be nice, Mr. Psychiatrist? It's nice to be nice. Be nice to your patients. Stop feeding them horrible drugs that they don't need. Get to know your patients. Find out what we're dealing with. What the dickens is going on? What's the matter with you? How have you come to such ridiculous conclusions about my personality? Nothing wrong with it whatsoever, thank you. Thank you very much indeed. Terribly nice to know you, and goodbye. Little conversation I need to have with the psychiatrist, isn't it? Should be a special campaign, worldwide campaign to get Mr. David out of hospital as soon as possible. You just deliberately spelling it wrong. It's nice to be nice. What's NOCE? What kind of a word is that? It's not English. Or are you trying to do a London accent? It's nice to be nice. Well, it's an East Anglian accent, actually. Nice to be noisy, is it? Little children say, it's nice to be noisy. It's nice to be nice. Look at the spelling I've put on it. Let me find it. Where is it? It's the same word over again. It's nice to be nice. Simple. Simple as a pimple. I remember my son, when he was little, he had this pimple on his hand. And he said, Dad, I got pimple. I said, yes, okay. When he was picking it, I said, don't pick it. Don't scratch it. I said, it's fine. And he kept messing about with it. So I said, let's have a look at that pimple then. Got hold of it and just pinched it off. It was totally gone. He went, ouch. And then it was all over. And it didn't reappear, and it didn't leave a scar. It was only a tiny little thing. But he kept playing with it, messing about, spending all his attention on it. So I thought, I'll get rid of it. It's a nuisance. So I did. That's good parenting, I think. So I called it a simple pimple. I said, oh, my dear, it's just a simple pimple. Let's get rid of it. I went, tweak, and it was gone. My little fingernail. Yeah, I'm super lady. Yeah, you are. I don't know. He's probably asleep again. Everyone's asleep in Australia. He's from Australia. No, he should be up and about today, but he must be doing something else. He'll forget all about us and won't return. He's a good lad. He's a very good man. I love him. Wonderful guy. Me Time. Hello, Me Time. How are you? I like your name. I like your channel name. Fantastic name. I really like it. What does ATE mean? Does it mean hello? Hi there. I'm good, she says, forgetting the apostrophe. I apostrophe M. I'm good. No, you're not. You're not good at writing English. Do they get away with that? Ooh, she's going to tell me off in a minute. 8 means sister. Ah, thank you very much for that. Someone who actually responds to my comments. Nobody listens to me at all, only when I make them laugh. and they start listening for a second and then they disappear again. Yeah, not so good in English, yeah. It looks like you've been eating each other. Like, is it Gina Lynn Tan ate NN and the pets? All the pets, she ate them all up. Yummy. How's your tummy? NN and pets. Sorry. Tan Lynn Tan. How's your tummy? But I'm trying, you forgot when you write the I, you've got to put the apostrophe in. It's a bit fiddly messing about with it. Because I'm is I am. I am trying is the same. That's correct, as well as I'm trying. I'm just a shortened version of I am. You see how it works? Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I'll just try and improve your English if I can. I'm trying to help. Ah, dear me. I don't know whether to carry on or not. Do you want me to carry on? Or do you want me to go? Disappear in a puff of smoke. That's right. That's correct. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm going to put a banner up for you, me time. I can't see what you're writing because I'm writing this. It's 2 E's, I think, isn't it? Is it? Yeah, it's 2 E's you're spelling it as. Me time. I like that. What do you think of that for a sentence? I forgot the full stop, but that's allowed. We're allowed to forget full stops. Can't be messing about with full stops all day. Otherwise, we'd stop. We'd come to a full stop. Stop! Go no further. Stop it. Stop it now. Behave. Behave yourselves. Stupid people. Sorry. Big silly again. That's what we expect. Bit of silliness. Oh dear. Capital I, not a little I. I appreciate it. Now I never forget about it. Never will forget about it. Now I never will forget about it. Now I never forget about it. It isn't quite correct. Now I never will forget about it. I never will. You can say no, I never, because that means like, no, I never. No, I never behaved in this silly manner. All evening I've been completely straight, totally not silly whatsoever. I've never been silly for a second. Is that true? A true statement or not? I think I'm as good as a politician and my nose is growing longer and longer. I must stop telling lies. You can rewrite it if you like. You don't have to, as long as you know and you understand. That's right. That's correct. Spot on. Now, I will never forget about it. The only thing you've done wrong is you've not put a capital I in. You put a little I in with a dot above it. Now, I. One. It's a one like that. No dot on top. Now, I will never forget about it because I is important. Because I is important. The I is important. You forgot the capital J for Jean there. Jeanalyn. Meantime, you've made another spelling mistake. Look at that J. It's not a capital. It should be a capital for a name. I hope your face is nice and red now, Meantime. It should be glowing bright red with embarrassment at your bad spelling. It's only little mistakes, though. Your English is very good. My Tagalog is not too good. I'm rubbish at Tagalog. Bob. See, I told you. That's correct. Well done. You can give yourself a little smiley for that. Yeah. Feel proud of that sentence. Be on tomorrow around this time. You've done correct English there because you put the dot after tomorrow, which means that the word tomorrow is shortened. That's absolutely spot on correct. Yes, Mr. David, I will be on tomorrow around this time. That's fine. That's spot on. Everything correct. Except the full stop at the end, but we're ignoring them. We don't have to worry about that. Otherwise, we come to a full stop and the live stream's over and everything's finished and we're all crying. Oh no, all the fun's finished. Now we've got to go back to our boring lives. Boring little lives. What a shame. Oh dear. I'm sorry. Well, it's not a lot of fun in here sometimes, I'll tell you. Crazy people in here. There are some crazy ones as well. Not done any favours, of course, by the pills they keep feeding the poor fellows. You forgot the I am again. You forgot the apostrophe again, and you forgot the capital I. There we are. That's how you should have written it. Now I'm learning. Oh, well, wow, I'm learning. Well, now I'm learning. Will do fine. See, I'm helping you, aren't I? You won't forget, will you? Not after this. Behave, the lot of you, all the lot of you on here. Behave yourselves. You're being very silly children. Stop it. Stop it immediately. Now I'm learning. You forgot the capital N for now. You've got to have the capital at the beginning of a sentence. See if I did it right. Let me check. Yes, I did do it correctly. Capital N. Now I'm learning. Now, finally, I'm learning something. I'm not sure what it is yet, but I'm learning something. I made myself cough with that grumpy voice I put on. Oh, goodness me. Need some water. Oh, goodness me. Ah, I'm out of breath after that. I can't make it perfect. Yes, you can. You just wrote a perfect sentence. There's nothing wrong with it. What you've just written there, I can't make it perfect, is perfect, except for the full stop. But we're forgiving the full stops. Otherwise, the live stream could stop. Everything could disappear. Learning and forgetting, yes. She is forgetting sometimes. She learns something and then she forgets it instantly. Do pay attention. That's a good sentence. Take it easy, Mr. David. Have some water. Yeah. I'm not going easy on you lot, though. You're a very sloppy bunch of students. Absolute rubbish. Never seen such a shower of idiots in my life. Sorry. It's the best way to learn English. Of an Englishman with a sense of humour. There's a lot of Englishmen that don't have a sense of humour, of course. Quite a lot of them. Bump into them all the time. Especially psychiatrists. No sense of humour at all. No scope. They've got no... they don't seem to have much conscience either. They're dishing out all these pills to these poor patients. It's only making them worse. It's ridiculous. Don't take tablets, take herbs. You don't need tablets, they're rubbish. I don't even take paracetamols or aspirins. Aspirins are not too bad, because aspirin's from a natural thing. Paracetamol's manufactured, so that's no good. But if you've got a headache, take some chamomile tea, which helps calm you down as well. Chamomile tea or mint tea gets rid of headaches. Sometimes a little bit of curry paste will do the job as well. Just a little bit of it. Just dip your finger in the jar. Have a little bit of curry paste, gets rid of your headache. You know, the special paste that you can get to put on your dinner. Yeah, I do that quite often. I've got a bit of a headache. And drink herbal teas. Fantastic for you. And eat healthy diet. Don't eat rubbish all the time. Don't eat any rubbish, in fact. You know, lots of salads, green vegetables, red vegetables, purple vegetables if you can get them, fruit. It's all good. Nuts and seeds. That's what you need. Proper diet. Not just bread and potatoes all the time. Not just pasta. Pasta's rubbish. It's not worth eating. I don't know why anyone bothers with pasta. It's okay, a little bit of pasta in a proper meal, but a lot of people, it just has pasta. It's just spaghetti and a tiny bit of sauce. It's not even a proper thick, nice sauce. It's out of a stupid jar that you buy in a supermarket, which is rubbish. It's full of rubbish, nearly all of them jars of stuff. Full of rubbish. Make your own at home. All you need is tomatoes, basil, bit of oregano or something. You know, some herbs dotted on the top. And you've got a nice salad and a little bit of spice in it with a bit of vinegar in it. You know, spice it up with a bit of vinegar, a little bit of salt, not too much salt, and you're fine. All you've got to do, eat a balanced diet. What are you wanting to ask me? I've missed a few things. Yeah, chamomile tea is good at night to calm and obtain a deep sleep. Obtain is a nicer word. Obtain means have as well. I've obtained a wife. I have a wife, in other words. I've got a wife. I found a wife. No. Oh dear, I'm not making sense myself. Anyway, I'm going to give up on that. Trying to correct my own English. I'm terrible sometimes. Do you mind if I ask you? No, ask me anything you like. That's what I'm here for. I don't know everything, of course. In fact, the more I know, I realise how little I know, because there's so much more to learn. There's always something to learn all the time. And you can learn off each other. I'm learning off you guys. Hey, it's Rebecca. Oh, wow. Fantastic. I've got to do you a banner, Rebecca. You're doing bad English on purpose. She means good morning. Good morn. Morn should have a dot after it because it's an abbreviation of morning, of good morning. TY means thank you. We all know that. Yeah, we're having fun on here. I'm teaching them some English. Nearly everyone in here is from the Philippines. I'm getting loads of Filipino friends since I went on a live stream a few weeks back and met a channel called NN and the Pets. She's wonderful. She's great. Yeah, and she's got me loads of subs. It's fantastic. And they're good people. They're really funny people. Got a sense of humour. You know, they're beautiful people, the Filipinos. Wonderful. Crystal balls out now. Getting crystal balls on the job. Wow. I won't tell you about my crystal balls. I have a smashing time with them. It's a bit of a joke there. Bit surreal, I know, but never mind. I think he's doing okay, David, but I've not got his details. I keep asking people for his details and no one's preferred them to me yet. No one's passed them over to me yet. It's irritating me because I'd like to speak to him. Mind you, he probably doesn't want to speak to me. I don't know. Well, hopefully he would do. We used to get on fine. But it's a bit strange, the old sky watching community, isn't it, sometimes? People go on one now and again, don't they? They go off people and on people, off and on and stuff like that. And, you know, if you're not a dyed in the wall total Christian or something, you're not completely besotted by JC, then, you know, you're not in the club, you know, so they ostracize you, which I find is marvellous. I love it when they do that, because they're showing the true colours then, the bigoted nature. It's ridiculous. Everyone should be included. I've got lots of Christian friends who are fine with me being how I am. I'm not a Christian, I'm never going to be a Christian, full stop. I don't believe someone was nailed up for my sins when I wasn't even born till 2,500 years later, whatever it is. It's ridiculous. Hello there. You all right, Eric? Good to see you. Almost 1:30 a.m. here. Yeah. It's, what time is it here? 6:23 in the morning. 6:23 in the morning here. Yeah, we're having some fun tonight. I'm enjoying myself. I'm relaxing with my friends, beautiful friends from the Philippines. I'd rather have genuine friends that weren't necessarily all clued in on everything than ignorant people who think they know everything. Any day of the week. Normal people, if you like. I love normal people. And you can help them discover realities and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's what it's all about. What's the point in preaching to the converted all the time? It doesn't make sense. It's ridiculous. Preaching to the choir. It's ridiculous. It doesn't make sense. It's perpetually a waste of time. It's like a revolving door. You know what I mean? People just writing the same old comments out. Horrible sky, blah, 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 blah. Whatever, lovely sky. Oh, I can see shapes and shape shifting in the sky and all that bollocks. It's a waste of time. That's a very old English word, by the way. Old English, ancient English. It's actually in some of the old dictionaries, but it's known as a swear word nowadays, which is fine by me. I don't mind swearing. Fuck, piss and shit. There we go. Sorry about that. Oops. Oh dear. Everyone unsubscribing now, like mad. Can't wait to unsubscribe. We said the F word, and the P word, the piss word, and the S word again. Shit. Yes, morning, yeah. Oh, do you know Jenna in town? She does live streams as well. I've not been on hers yet, but I will do. I think she's doing one today. Are you doing a live stream in a bit, Jana Lynn? Or Gina Lynn? (1:25 p.m.), yeah. After lunchtime, yeah. Okay. Yeah. What's the weather doing? Is it sunny? Or is it all clouded up with all that smoke from the aeroplanes? Crap from out the aeroplanes that hangs in the air for hours on end and won't dissolve because it's not water vapor, it's chemicals. They wouldn't be spraying rubbish on us, would they? Yes, they are. Trying to depopulate us, that's what they're up to. It's not good. I want a proper Yorkshire pudding. Well, that's a proper English sentence, so I might just be able to purloin one from somewhere for you. I don't know whether they do Yorkshire pudding emojis. They're not very tasty, apparently. Emojis aren't very nutritious, but never mind. I have to do if I could find one. Probably a special emoji site for people from Yorkshire somewhere. Reet, you're Reet. It's sunny now, that's good. Have you got a blue sky though? Because sometimes it's sunny and there's no blue sky, but it's still fairly sunny. Oh, I'll have a little look at the replay. Right, okay. Because you said I've got 20 minutes, 6 minutes left a while ago, didn't you? God, I've nearly been on for 2 hours. And I forgot all about it because I was going to pop over and see you, pop out of here and then pop back. Roast with tons of gravy. Okay. Would you please put a capital R? You need to brush up on your English because we've got a lot of people here that are all learning English. So you should write things out properly, especially for our Philippine friends. I like proper, correct erudition. I expect it at all times, my dear Rebecca. Or Becca, as you like to call yourself. Becca Ann, isn't it? Becca Ann, you call yourself, don't you? Which is good. Hey, I'm tired. See, no capital H. You can't be bothered. Haven't you got a spell check on your device? You should get one. Everyone should get one who's learning English, a spell checker. It corrects your English and your punctuation as well. So it'll put the capital in for you and you'll just get used to it as well. And then when you're writing with a pen, you'll naturally know how to do it. Because you just pick it up by osmosis. Go to sleep then. That's what I recommend for tiredness. It's my prescription. Go fast asleep. Get back to sleep. You always have been a bit of a sleepy girl. Ba 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 ba. How many sheep are there? Ba 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 ba. 10 sheep exactly. See? I can count. I can do math. Mathematicals I can do. 1 plus 1 equals 2. 3 plus 3 equals 9. Oh no, I've made a mistake again. That's fine. I shall correct you. I'm the teacher. Don't you know? Having some fun on there. I like messing about. It's good for the brain. Gives you a rest from all the heavy stuff. But you can jot little bits of heaviness in there now and again. Just to make people think a little bit. It's an uphill task. Getting the old brains working. Yeah. I woke up with a start. I fell fast asleep then. I was away with Rebecca. Away with the fairies. That's an expression, an English expression. Away with the fairies. It means someone's in dreamland. They're dreaming. I think it's probably from Ireland. I'm not sure. Oh right. Did you like that? Yeah, it's a good one. That's I think I'm not sure which artist it is. It's surrealist anyway. It's possibly or what's he called? Picasso. I don't know. It's a bit along his lines anyway of doing things. Yeah. Have you ever seen Guernica? A picture called Guernica about the Spanish Civil War, I believe. I can't remember, you know. I'm going a bit daft in the, brain box. Oh my God. I love learning here. Oh, that's kind of you. That's good of you. Well, we'll make it a regular thing and I'll teach you all English and, because it's something I can do. I read loads of books. I'm not an English professor or a teacher or anything, just an ordinary person. But, if you know something, each one teach one. If you've got a good idea, come on and share it. think I'm talking to you. If the cap fits, wear it. Otherwise, if it suits you, use that advice, use that information. Yeah, go back to sleep for an hour. Yeah, or for the duration of the rest of my existence. But if someone went to sleep and woke up dead, you know, they went to sleep for donkey's years and woke up dead. I suppose some of them do, don't they, when they're in a coma? That's rather sad, isn't it, really? People are in a coma for years. There was one bloke that, I can't remember the story now, it's from a few years ago, and he fell asleep and they couldn't wake him up, and he slipped into a coma, and he was asleep for years and years. I can't remember how many. And eventually they woke him up by playing him something really silly from his childhood or something like that. Some old tape recording or something like that woke him up. Or something silly, some sports event or something like that woke him up, and he woke up going, yay, or something like that, you know. Yes, you know. No, I'm not wanting to go to sleep. I'm okay, I've had enough sleep. I was just messing about, pulling funny faces. That face isn't my normal face, this one. That's not what I look like when I go to sleep. It's just me pulling a funny face, just messing around. I'll do a few of them. I'll do my posh voice. Oh, I say, this is the BBC. We're British Bullshitting Corporation. The BBC, the British Bullshit Company. They know how to bullshit, the BBC, don't they? They tell lies all the time about nearly everything. Do silent stream. Okay, I'll do silent stream. Okay, I give up. That was fun, wasn't it? Oh, dear. Can you hear now? Oh, the microphone's working now. It's probably packed up. No, I wasn't speaking. No, but I was typing. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dogs. That's the sentence that they use in touch typing. In typing, you know, on the typewriter. Because it uses every letter, every single letter of the English language. Yeah, the ABC. So that's got every letter of the alphabet in there, in that one sentence. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dogs. So if you're ever practicing typing skills, that's what to do, that sentence. I don't know whether they taught you that at school or anything, or at typing class or anything. I'll leave it on for a bit because it's a good sentence. I think I've done you a banner, Eric. I'm not sure. Let's have a look. No, it's not there. I don't know why. I'll make you one. Just need to check what your name is properly. Eric 101. Okay. There you go. There's your banner going along the top. That's a good one. I think you need to teach your dog not to be lazy. Ha ha ha. That's good English. You spelled everything right there. Absolutely 100% correct. Yeah, it's good English. I'm going to put my thing back up again. So that's for everyone learning to type. So if you're just practicing typing at home, practicing getting up to speed typing, just type that out a few times, and you loosen up all your fingers because they all get used. Yeah. I'm going to have a little break for a few minutes, so I'll leave you to it for a little while, okay? Talk amongst yourselves. Need to go to the toilet, the lavatory, you know, and things, and just relax for a few moments. Oh, it's amazing. Oh, yeah, right, yeah, that's put a code in. I'm still going. Sorry, yeah, just stop. Right. Oh, bye, Eric. Oh, take care. Okay. It was nice to see you. Really nice. Okay. We enjoyed your company. Thank you very much for coming, for attending. Super. Thanks very much. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, you're doing very well with your English. I think you're doing very well. I can't speak Tagalog. Thanks very much for your coming. I enjoyed it. I'll just wait for someone to write some more comments. I'm just resting for a minute. A minute more. I've just been downstairs to make a cup of tea. I'm just going to drink my tea and I'll come back. Oh dear. Hello. Back again. Sorry about that. It's been a bit of a while. Made a cup of tea and I came upstairs and realised I've got no water left, so I've just been down to get some water. So I'm back, for what it's worth. What's happening then? No one's been leaving any comments. I think it's time for me to read from a book because there's nothing much happening, so I'll get a book out. I'm reading from Geoffrey Chaucer's Canterbury Tales. Okay, Penguin Classics. And we're on the Nun's Priest's Tale. Once, long ago, there dwelt a poor old widow in a small cottage by a little meadow, beside a grove and standing in a dale. This widow woman, of whom I tell my tale, since the sad day when last she was a wife, had led a very patient, simple life. She had I'll start again. Starting again. Once, long ago, there dwelt a poor old... I've got my position all messed up. I need to do the cushions behind me. This blanket's in the way. I'm under the covers because it's cold. Cold in England today. Right. Once, long ago, there dwelt a poor old widow in a small cottage by a little meadow, beside a grove and standing in a dale. This widow woman, of whom I tell my tale, since the sad day when she last was a wife, had led a very patient, simple life. She had little in capital or rent, but still, by making do with what God sent, she kept herself and her 2 daughters going. 3 hefty sows, no more, for all her showing. 3 cows as well. There was a sheep called Molly, sooty her hall, her kitchen melancholy. And there she ate full many a slender meal. There was no sauce piquant to spice her veal. No dainty morsel ever passed her throat. According to her cloth she cut her coat. Repletion never left her in disquiet, and all her physic was a temperate diet. Hard work for exercise and heart's content, and rich man's gout did nothing to prevent her dancing. Apoplexy struck her not. She drank no wine, nor white nor red had got. Her board was mostly served with white or black milk and brown bread, in which she found no lack. Broiled bacon or an egg or 2 were common. She was in fact a sort of dairy woman. She had a yard that was enclosed about by a stockade, and a dry ditch without, in which she kept a cock called Chanticleer. In all the land for crowing he'd no peer. His voice was jollier than an organ blowing. In church on Sundays he was great at crowing, far more regularly regular than any clock or abbey bell, the crowing of this cock, this oh dear, I'm not pronouncing it very good. This equinoctial wheel and its position at each ascent he knew by intuition. At every hour 15 degrees of movement, he crowed so well there could be no improvement. His comb was redder than a fine coral, tall and battlemented like a castle wall. His bill was black and shone as bright as jet. Like azure were his legs, and they were set on azure toes with nails of lily white. Like burnished gold, his feathers flaming bright. This gentle cock was master in some measure of 7 hens, all there to do his pleasure. They were his sisters and his paramours, coloured like him in all particulars. She with the loveliest dyes upon her throat was known as gracious Lady Pertalote. Courteous she was, discreet and debonair, companionable too, and took such care in her deportment since she was 11 days old. She held the heart of Chanticleer controlled, locked up securely in her every limb. Oh, what happiness his love to him! And such a joy it was to hear them sing, as when the glorious sun began to spring in sweet accord. My love was far from land. For in those far-off days, I understand, all birds and animals could speak and sing. Now it befell, as dawn began to spring, when Chanticleer and Pertalote and all his wives were perched in this poor widow's hall. Fair Pertalote was next to him on the perch. This Chanticleer began to groan and lurch, like someone sorely troubled by a dream. And Pertalote, who had heard him roar and scream, was quite aghast and said, "Oh, dearest heart, what's ailing you? Why do you groan and start? Fie, what a sleeper, what a noise to make!" "Madam," he said, "I beg you not to take offence, but by the Lord I had a dream so terrible just now I had to scream. I can still feel my heart racing from fear. God turn my dream to good and guard all here, and keep my body out of durance vile. I dreamt that roaming up and down a while within our yard I saw a kind of beast, a sort of hound that tried, or seemed at least, to try and seize me, would have killed me dead. His colour was a blend of yellow and red. His ears and tail were dipped with sable fur. Unlike the rest, he was a russet cur. Small was his snout, his eyes were glowing bright. It was enough to make one die of fright. That was no doubt what made me groan and swoon. For shame, she said, you timorous poltroon. Alas, what cowardice, by God above! You forfeited my heart and lost my love. I cannot love a coward, come what may. For certain, whatever we may say, all women long, and that it might be, for husbands tough, dependable, and free, secret, discreet, no niggard, no fool, that boasts, and then will find his courage cool at every trifling thing. By God above, how dare you say for shame, and to your love, that there was anything at all you feared? Have you no manly heart to match your beard? And can a dream reduce you to such terror? Dreams are a vanity, God knows, pure error. Dreams are engendered in the too replete from vapours in the belly, which compete with others to abundance, rolling tight. No doubt the redness in your dream tonight comes from the superfluity and force of the red cola in your blood. Of course, that is what puts a dreamer in the dread of crimson arrows, fires flaming red, of great red monsters making as to fright him, and big red whelps and little ones to bite him. Just so the black and melancholy vapours will set a sleeper shrieking, cutting capers, and swearing that black bears, black bulls as well, or blackest fiends are hailing him to hell. What do you think of that? It's mad poetry. It's really good. It's excellent poetry. There's some strange words in there which you probably don't use very often. There's a word I just used called niggered, which has nothing to do with the N word, you know, the nasty word that people call black people. A niggard is someone who's stingy. That means, stingy means they're not very, it means they're not very generous. It means they're not very generous. That was the word I was looking for. You know, tight with money. Some people are tight with money, which means they won't spend much or whatever, or lend any money or anything, that kind of thing. So that's a word I used, which I thought I'd just do to explain in case someone heard me wrong or something like that. Because it's not a word that's used much anymore, but it's still in the dictionaries, you know. So there we go, that's that. And that's enough for my reading for now. Get back to more silliness. But yeah, I should read that right through one day. It's a wonderful poem. Do you like poetry, Eds? I don't know whether he's still there or not. I don't know whether anyone's paying any attention to me whatsoever. I hope someone listens to the rerun of this, because it's quite good fun. I enjoyed it anyway. I might stop the stream now, I don't know, if nobody's coming on to talk. See what you think. I'll leave it a couple of minutes, and if I don't get any comments, I'm going to say good night. Okay? All right. Okay, all good day. Okay. Right. See you in a bit. Yes, I think I'll end it now, because we've done 2 hours, 37 minutes. I think that's quite enough, and I'm out of breath. Thanks very much, everyone. Really lovely to see you all. Okay, bye-bye. Farewell for now. Bye-bye.